Picture this. There are two men in your life right now. Let's call them Guy A and Guy B. Guy A is okay. He's nice. You like him, but if he walked away tomorrow, you'd be fine. Guy B? He is different. He is the one. He's smart. He looks good, and you can see a real future with him. Now, be honest with me. Which one do you treat better? Here is the twist that sounds crazy, but is 100% true. You are probably nicer to Guy A. The guy you don't care about gets the best version of you, but the guy you actually love? He gets the silent treatment. He gets the stress. He gets the anger. Why do we hurt the people we want to keep the most? Today, we are going to fix this. Because if you don't fix it, you will end up pushing away the exact person you're trying to pull close. Let's look at the why. When you don't care about a guy, dating is easy. If Gaia doesn't text you back for 3 hours, you don't panic. You probably don't even notice. You go about your day. You are chill. You are fun. But with Guy B, the one you really like, suddenly the stakes are high. You are scared to lose him. So, when he doesn't text back for an hour, your brain goes into emergency mode. You start thinking, is he losing interest? Is he with someone else? Did I say something wrong? That fear changes you. You stop being the fun, easygoing woman he fell for. You become a detective. You start watching his every move. You look for signs that he is going to hurt you. And here is the hard truth. No man, especially a good man, wants to live under a microscope. He didn't sign up for an interrogation. He signed up for a partner. When you treat him with suspicion because you are scared, he doesn't feel loved. He feels suffocated. He feels like he can't breathe. This is the investment trap. The more you invest in him, the more afraid you get. The more afraid you get, the weird you act. And that weird behavior creates the exact thing you are afraid of, him leaving. But that's just the start. It gets worse with something I call the stress test. Women are experts at running tests. You might not even know you are doing it. You want to know if he really cares. So, instead of just asking him or trusting him, you set up a trap. Maybe you start a fight over nothing, just to see if he will fight for you. Maybe you pull away and go cold, just to see if he will chase you. Maybe you mention another guy's name, just to see if he gets jealous. You think you are gathering data. You think, if he chases me, it means he loves me. But look at it from his side. In the beginning, things were great. It was light. It was happy. Now that you have feelings, suddenly there are hidden rules. There are traps. There are landmines everywhere. He feels like he is walking through a field of explosives. And the worst part? Some of these tests are impossible to pass. Think about the classic trap question. Do you think my friend is pretty? If he says yes, you get mad. If he says no, you tell him he's a liar. There is no right answer. He loses no matter what he says. When a high-quality man sees these games, he doesn't think, oh, she loves me so much. He thinks, this is too much drama. I'm out. You are trying to prove he is worthy of you. But by playing games, you are proving that you aren't ready for him. Next, let's talk about the roller coaster. When you are with a guy you don't care about, your mood is a flat line. It's stable. But with the guy you love, it's up and down, highs and lows. The fights feel passionate. The making up feels amazing. It feels like a movie. But for a man, that isn't passion. That is chaos. Men want peace. If your relationship is a constant cycle of exploding and then apologizing, he is going to get tired. He starts to learn that peace is temporary. He stops trusting the happy moments because he knows a storm is coming. He is looking for a harbor, a safe place to park his boat. If you are always creating waves and storms to test the boat, eventually he is going to sail somewhere else, somewhere calm. Now, we have to talk about the fantasy league. The more you like him, the more you imagine a perfect future. You build a picture in your head, and then you start punishing the real man for not matching the picture in your imagination. You compare him to your ex. You compare him to guys in romantic comedies. You compare him to what you see on Instagram. You start trying to fix him. Why aren't you more romantic? Why didn't you plan a better date? Why don't you dress like this? You turn into a project manager. He becomes your renovation project. He feels judged. He fell for you because you liked him. Now, he feels like nothing he does is ever good enough. When a man feels like he can never win, he stops trying. There is a psychological term for the next trap, but let's keep it simple. It's the hot and cold game. This is dangerous. When he does what you want, you give him love. You are sweet. When he makes a small mistake, or he is just busy, you turn into an ice queen. You punish him with silence. This trains him like a dog. He learns to walk on eggshells. He stops being himself. He only acts in ways that keep you from getting mad. He becomes anxious. And here is the kicker. You fell in love with his confidence. You fell in love with his independence. But by punishing him and training him, you are destroying that confidence. You are turning him into a weak, anxious pleaser. And once he becomes that, you won't be attracted to him anymore. You are killing the exact thing you loved about him. Then there is the double standard. Be honest with yourself here. If the guy you don't care about talks to a female friend, you don't mind. But if the guy you love gets a text from a girl, it's World War III. You have one set of rules for him and a different set of rules for yourself. You might say, I can go out with my friends because I know I'm loyal, but I don't trust her around you. He sees right through that. He sees that the rules change based on your mood. He realizes that your love comes with conditions. He thinks, the closer I get to her, the less freedom I have. That is a terrible deal. Why would he sign up for that? So, why do we do this? Is it because women are crazy? No, it's biology. This is ancient programming. Thousands of years ago, if a woman lost her partner, her protector, it meant death, literally. A saber-toothed tiger could eat you. So, your brain evolved to hold on tight, to test him, to make sure he isn't going anywhere. But listen to me closely. That software is outdated. It is glitching. We don't live in caves anymore. There are no tigers, but your brain still panics like there are. You are using caveman survival tactics in a modern relationship. And in the modern world, men have choices. They don't have to stay with a woman who makes their life hard. They will choose the woman who brings peace, not the one who brings a spear. So, how do we stop? How do we break the cycle? I have a few steps for you. Step 1. The consistency check. Before you blow up at him, ask yourself one question. If guy A, the guy I don't care about, did this, would I be mad? If the answer is no, then you know your anger is coming from fear, not facts. Take a breath. Put the phone down. Step 2. Get a life. I mean this in the nicest way possible. If he is your whole world, you will crush him. You need your own hobbies, your own friends, your own joy. A man wants a woman who invites him into her great life, not a woman who needs him to be her life. When you are happy on your own, you stop being so scared of losing him. And ironically, that makes him want you more. Step 3. Gratitude over grumbling. Stop looking for what is missing. Start looking for what is there. Instead of grading him on a scorecard, thank him for what he does right. Change the vibe. If you make him feel like a hero, he will want to be around you. If you make him feel like a disappointment, he will avoid you. Here is the bottom line. You have a choice. You can try to keep him by controlling him, testing him, and punishing him. That is the path of fear. It leads to a breakup. Or you can keep him by appreciating him, trusting him, and being his peace. That is the path of confidence. That is the path to a real, lasting love. Men stay where they feel good. It is that simple. Be the woman who makes his life better, not harder. If you saw yourself in this video, don't beat yourself up. Just change the pattern. We dig deep into this stuff because we want you to win. If you are ready to stop the self-sabotage and build a real relationship, hit that subscribe button. Be brave enough to face the truth, and you can change your future. See you in the next one.